Stay left, Danny.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Now the starting group for the visitors. Slim is out there with Champ. Then it's D. Then there's Easy Breezy. And it's Z at the point guard. ABC is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's ABC. Then it's the Cobra. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And it's denied. Here's Z. Hits the jumper.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
There's Micic. Bogdanovich looking around. The pass to Jokic. Here's Petrushev. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Champ, the 9-footers on the mark.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Micic. Tipped away. One-on-one here. Z, the pass to Champ. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here is Slim. Jokic defending. Here's Z. Here's D. The offensive rebound. Here's Champ. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Champ's got 7.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Micic, and they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
First 2 minutes.
To the inside. Slam, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Micic. Can they get it? That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
1:32 left to play here in the first. Here's Z. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Z's got his second basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Jokic, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
If you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of you.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Big Reds checked in for Easy Breezy.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assist goes to
Slim's got his second bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
The Monsters checked in for Nikola Jokic. And the second free throw, good. Gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Pass to Big Red. The 10-footer. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Here's the professor. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here he goes, and he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Pass to Champ. Takes the 3. And the ball goes out of play, able to keep it in.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 9.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Milutinov. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. D's got 5. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
The Cobra out there with ABC. And there's Bottoms. Then it's D. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot. We've got D. Z out there with Big Red. Then there's Champ. And it's G in at the 5. Home in the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score. So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
ABC is out there with D. Then there's Bogdanovich. And there's Bottoms. And it's the Cobra in at the 3. We've got Easy Breezy. G out there with G. Then it's the franchise. And it's Big Red in at the 1 spot. Has been sensational. 75% for the game. Out to the right wing. Here's G. Fades away. Petrushev with the rebound. Bogdanovich goes in. Chalk up 2 there.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Passes it to Big Red. Here's the franchise. Still yet to score. And it's good. 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Cobra passes to D. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's G to the middle. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Bottoms, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Bottoms. They grab their own miss. Milutinov, and it's blocked. 1:35 left to play here in the half. Here's the franchise, and a missed layup.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's G. And the franchise gets it to go. The franchise has got 6 here in this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's the Cobra. Oh, jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Bottoms. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. For the 3. And there's the pass to Easy Breezy. Trains it from beyond the arc. Easy Breezy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bogdanovich left side. Here's G. Pass to the franchise. Here's Big Red. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
23.
Up by 5.
The visiting team.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to keep it tightened up.
We'll see what happens as the game continues. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you see it?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks could be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
ABC is out there with the Cobra. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Micic in at the point guard position.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Slim, Easy Breezy out there with Z. Then it's G, and it's Champ in at the 4. Here's Micic. The rebound by Champ. Here's Z. He's got 7. Pass to Easy Breezy. Inside. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scores in the NBA from last year's campaign. Jokic is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Z. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point territory. Here's Champ. Count it.
Number
Good.
16.
Champ's got 9 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
D, he's checked in for G. Outside, Bogdanovich. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Passes to Champ. Here's Z. And it's off from three-point range. Bogdanovich inside. Makes it off the glass.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
The pass to Easy Breezy. To the left side wing. Champ, the pass to Slim. Here's Z. He's got 7. He gets it in there. 5. He's got 9.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
2 minutes.
Driving in. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Puts up a 3. The Cobras' shot is off. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's 1:34 left here in the third quarter. Pass to D. From the low block. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's the Cobra. It's blocked. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Number 20.
Count it.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Big Red's checked in for Easy Breezy. Here's the Professor. Gets an open look and hits. The Professor's got his first basket.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
Out to the wing. Here's Big Red. Here's Champ. 9 points in the game so far. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Champ's got 11.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's the monster. Slim pulls it in.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Z, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
41.
Up by 12. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got ABC. Jokic is out there with the monster. That's Goose. And it's the professor in at the small forward position. Here's Gutteridge. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Doing so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. Z the pass to the captain. Charity stripe shot. They get the rebound. Z gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
It's tipped. Pushing it up. He lobs it up. Swiped away. Here's Micic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Pass to the captain. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Passes it to Slim. Good defense by Jokic. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Shoots the 3. The rebound by D. D's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Puts up a deep 3. Z, good. Z's got 10 points in just the second half.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines, and that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Easy Breezy's checked in for the captain. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The shot's good. Micic has got his first points of the night. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Z. Out left to the wing. Beyond the arc. To the wing on the left. Easy Breezy. Drills it from outside.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Micic from 12 feet out. The rebound by Champ. Here is Slim. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. This can make it so much easier for your teammates when you throw that lead pass that gets to them right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now the pass to D. Here's Easy Breezy. To the paint, 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town. Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Z. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K